Oh, Travis Winggoodsill. My goodness, what a rough night. There's always once a week, and it's typically been the weekend, Sunday or Saturday sometimes, rarely during the week, when my body catches up on sleep. My body still normally gets only 5 hours of sleep, and so by the weekend it demands at least 7. I need to make a correction in yesterday's video, talking about the 21st of August from the Egyptian calendar. I said that the 21st of August was when the high priest emerges. No, that is the 23rd of September 2017, the sign of the coming forth of a latter-day Messiah. No, 21st of August, when the war begins against Horus and Set, and Horus has his eye damaged. The solar eclipse is on New Year. That's why they knew. So, that's a correction. My mind goes so fast that if my mouth can't keep up, I miss stuff, or I speak the future stuff in my brain, as I can't keep up with the mouth. So, this morning, it was awesome. It's awesome. At 7:45 a.m. this morning, it will be officially full. Take note of that. It's going to last for several minutes. There's a reason why. And I'm watching very closely, like a Horus hawk. Or falcon, whatever you want to call them. Because Monson, when he died, it was right as the quadranted meteor showers began at 10:02 p.m. And so thus fulfilling Revelation chapter 12, verse 4, stars falling from the tail of the dragon. Stars falling, quadranted meteor showers, tail of the dragon, Draco the dragon. Also, what is significant about Monson's death is that he died during the supermoon at the beginning. It was a 2-day event because it's super. And at the end of the month, on January 31st, we had the blood blue wolf super lunar eclipse. Blood, did I say blood? And so a blue moon, as we typically understand it, is the second moon in a month. Okay? Now back in May, I think it was on the 26th, wasn't it? We had the lunar eclipse. And I was telling you all about the patterns of lunar eclipses with the deaths of prophets. Not just Monson, Perry Packer Scott during the massive tetrad in 2014-2015, and then I even recognized a pattern with Faust and Hinckley, and so I did that big video for you. And so guess what this morning's is? As I told you that with the lunar eclipse in May, I saw the pattern with November 19th, and that we had to have something before September 7th because that's the Jewish New Year. The Tetrad were on specific Jewish holy days of the Exodus and the gathering with the Exodus. The Passover and harvest and gathering. And I am really worn out. It's a rough morning. And so at 7:45 a.m. will be a rare blue moon. Notice it's the 22nd, so it's not the second full moon in the month of August. This is a seasonal blue moon. That's why it's rare. It's an extra full moon for the summer season. Hear about the dog days of summer? Yeah. That plays a part in the symbolism. So there's only 4 seasons, and so there's only 3 full moons for each season, except during a seasonal blue moon, which has an additional 4th. Typically, this is told to us that it's the Sturgis moon, the fish. But I wouldn't trust white folk for North America. I would trust the indigenous people of America to be more accurate with what this is supposed to be referred to. For August, a Daniel Carter Beard gave in 1918 the American Boys Book of Signs, Signals and Symbols, so that the Boy Scouts could have something. It's called The Harvest. Ingathering. Remember? Exodus. Yay! And it's the cow buffalo. And so, some other significance. If you're unfamiliar with the wolf, I refer you to Matthew chapter 7. By their fruits ye shall know a false prophet. Wolf in sheep's clothing. So here we have for August, it's the corn moon, according to the Farmer's Almanac, because it's also for barley and green corn and grain moon and herb moon. I guess it's herb, not herb. Herb. Silly people. It's herb. And wort moon, whatever a word is. I guess I can Google search it. But it's also a dog moon. Seem to have a definition. Wiktionary. Wort from roots. It's an Old Saxon, so it's roots. And if you need more information on roots, Joseph Smith talks about Isaiah's reference to the roots as well as the branches. And so the dog moon, yeah, was last year was the dog moon in China. It's the rat this year. You dirty rat. An old black and white classic mobster movie with the famous guy, I can't remember his name. And so, yeah, 7:45. I was worried I missed it, and I'm searching all over. I can't find any news. But we have a time period from May to November. We have a deadline of September 7th. We have a specific symbol that corresponds with monsoon in the pattern. So I think that is it that I need to cover. So 7:45. 7:45. I already downloaded a copy of it for my records. I need to go back to bed. Wake up at 7:45. And it's possible that may not be informed until later in the day while everybody's at church and finding out on their phones, while a speaker is up giving his talk, and it's probably some little kid, and then everybody in the audience will be going, and the kid will think it's him, and get insecure, nervous, freak out, get angry, I hate you all, and run out, and then understand later it was because he'll be traumatized for life, and you'll always remember it because of the significance. Let's see. Oh yes, I almost forgot. The full moon has put so much pressure on our waters that it bumped up the time frame of hitting the eastern coast. If you remember me talking about that. And so it slammed the eastern coast yesterday earlier than expected, and thus is rare, just like it's a rare seasonal blue moon. And so yes, I'm already thinking in my head how to set up the picture for this one like I did the past presidents of the church and prophets of the church. So, oh man, yeah. And then we'll have In the Air Tonight as our closing hymn in the description below.